Yo, what up? It's your boy Diesel Time coming to you on a beautiful Friday afternoon here in sunny Los Angeles. Oh boy. And I'm just getting down to the last bit of prep work for the Latino Comic Expo this weekend in Long Beach. Oh boy, all day Saturday and Sunday. Come check it out if you're in the Long Beach, Los Angeles area. So just a couple things I want to show you. What's in the box? Every comic is gonna get one of these little stickies. And let's take a look at some of the art that's gonna be at my table. We have this Spider-Man, Mr. Stark. I don't feel so good. Oh, I'm disappearing, Mr. Stark. Another Spider-Man with Kraven the Hunter. We got some like real life MMA going on. I like, adding some realism into this cartoonish stuff. Some actual lucha libre going on. That's Kalaka taking on El Malvado Dragon, I should say. And yeah, he's got him in a tight little chokehold. Malvado's fighting it off. He didn't want to get choked out. Some of that realism, not just this all the time. He's saying, "Si se puede." They're bagged and boarded just like comic books. Original art, ink and watercolor, some brush pen work. I'm gonna be working on some more at the convention on the floor at my table. Here's another one, a Cinco de Mayo theme. He's chugging a couple beers. Some original Kalaka artwork. I know at conventions, it's a fun way to get some stuff that you can't get anywhere else. So some original art by the artist, maybe to go with your comic book. It'll be a fun collector's item. Here we have High Socks, the leader of the Venganzas. And here finally the man himself, Kalaka, pointing to the camera. I want you, dirtbag. All these are going to be available for sale at my table. And hope you guys are going to be available to stop by. For a lot of you, it's probably too late. Maybe it's already the weekend or Monday, who knows. But yeah, be great to see some familiar faces. All right. We got that big old box out of the way. Get a little more organized. Just got some nice little neat piles on the side here. Here we have the original English version. And we got some bags and we got some boards. Bear with me. I'm just going to be putting the bag on a board and a sticker for each one of these. For everyone who wants to stop by and get their Kalaka issue number 1, numero uno. If you want the Spanish version. All right, we got our board. We got our comic. Bam. What I like to do is just stick the board out a little bit. Gee, let's start on that end. Once you get the corners in, it seems to just slide. But gosh, I might just jump out the window and never bag or board another comic again. They can't all be like this. They will not all be like this. Wow. Jeez. Okay, got it. Wow. All I had to do is give up. Alright, there's the first one. Oh, and you know what? I forgot to put in sticker. Boom. Sticker. Ready to go. Nice. We have our next one. Hopefully this one goes a little quicker. Hopefully I get a little technique, man. Loosen the shoulder and just not really care. Whether it goes in or not, I don't care. Who cares? Why try so hard? The camera's not rolling. See? That worked. All I had to do was not be so self-conscious, and boom, it slid right in. And let's get a sticker for this puppy. You can probably hear it. Tick it. Like a little pre-cut line. You can't rip it quite, but it's nice for the scissors. You know if you're hitting the line or not because it's going Oh boy, oh boy. Numero tres. Oh, you're right there. You're right there. All right, gotcha. Boom, another one. Another one. Let's see, get that sticky. That sticky, icky. Ooh, wee. Put it in the comic book. All right, all right. Oh boy, oh boy. Number 4. Got our board. Got our book. We can do that. Boom. Got it. That didn't even take too long. All right, we're on a roll again. Like I said, no jinx this time. I like these bottom ones. They kind of look like a Polaroid, the little extra bit. Kind of cool. It's like a collector's item. The ones that look like Polaroids. All right. Bam. Grab a sleeve. And if you noticed, I'm just going back and forth doing the English and the Spanish, the English and the Spanish. What I noticed is a lot of my Spanish-speaking friends decided to buy both versions, just the novelty of the different covers and, you know, the opportunity to read it to maybe like their nieces and nephews or whatever in Spanish is worth it for them to pay an extra $5 to have both versions. So I figured at the convention it'd be smart and not really count, just make sure I have the same number of each. Stay on the line. Nice. Boom, doing it right. This one was perfect. I think I got every little clickety clack. Put that in there. Grab ourselves a sleeve. Line it up real straight. It's got some lamination on it, and so it's a little thicker, so it's real tight inside these sleeves. It's a little thicker than your average comic book. That brings us to number 7, and let's cut out the stickers ahead of time. Nice and straight. Loving it, loving it. Alrighty. Another thing I'm looking forward to at this convention is seeing some artists that I haven't gotten to see in a while, and that I mostly, you know, it's just like on Instagram, you know, liking their posts and maybe leaving a comment here and there. Rafael Navarro, who created Sonambulo, is going to be there with his creative partner Mike Wellman. They did a book, Guns A-Blazin', a mini series. I have a number of those, like five or six of them. And I think Raf's doing a presentation on the 25 years of Sonambulo, so that's cool. He has an anniversary book. Another anniversary book, El Muerto. Javier is one of the founders of the Latino Comic Expo, and he's going to be presenting with Rafael Navarro. Sorry, I'm doing too much at once. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing Javier as well, checking out his anniversary. He has I think it's the 20-year reprint, an 80-pager for El Muerto. Hopefully I have some cash on hand. You know, I'm gonna have to buy some of these reprints. Funny little thing, this little like reboot is going around. I did one, and then both those guys did one. And both are not so much like telling new stories as, you know, just putting a fresh coat of paint, so to speak. Actually, pretty literal. I mean, this is a pretty fresh coat of paint. But on the characters, you know, and the packaging of the book. Number 11, giving me trouble. Just like number 1. Oh, yeah. And we're in. Another one. Another 11. Don't forget the sticker. Hey. What do I look like? A guy who don't like stickers? Don't like stickers over here? Hey, where's my sticker? Hey. Ooh, another easy one. I like it when it's easy and I don't have to struggle too much and get frustrated in front of the camera. All right. Get our sleeve out and slip it right in. Oh, wow. That was the best one, I think. That really just went right in. Grab another one. 14. Unlucky 13 was, man, that was lucky. Okay. If they can all be like that, we'll be done in no time. Okay. Bam. Slice this up, baby. Slice, 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 slice. Man. Because that first one took a minute. And I don't have that kind of patience. But we're rolling now. We're rolling. We're rolling. We're rolling. All right. Boom. Stick it. Stick it. Stick it. Hey. We were on a roll, Sleeve. What are you doing to me? You're doing to the video. You're holding up the video. You're costing us millions of dollars per second. You don't understand. This is high production Hollywood stuff. YouTube content. Okay? The content driven world, Sleeve. And you're clogging up the wheels. I don't want a comic book. I want a different fucking me. I want a James Dean biography. All I have are these comic books. Well, I want the Spanish version. Fine, Sleeve, you can have the Spanish version. In you go. Alright, that one was a lot better. I don't want to toot my own horn, but we were back on a roll. You come and do this to me. You do this to me. After I do all this for you, I give you a home, I give you a sleeve, I give you a board, and you do this to me. Hey! On the line. On the line. Very nice. Another one. Oh, I can tell it's already crooked. Don't do that. Huh? Yeah. Now, as you might have seen, I had a lot of Kalaka original drawings, and then just the 2 Spider-Mans. But I also have some DC stuff. I know Catwoman and Poison Ivy were right at the top of the pile. I have a bunch of black and white ink stuff ready to go. You know, I'm gonna bring my brush pens, my watercolor pencils with me, and I'm gonna just, you know, while there's no one at my table, I'm gonna be working on coloring in some more stuff. So it'll be fun to see how many of those I can finish. It'd be nice to have some more variety. Some DC stuff to go with the Marvel. I mean, maybe even more Marvel. It's just Spider-Man, really. And also on the Comic-Con floor, it's a nice way to pass the time. And, you know, it's an inspiring place to be. You see all these people walking around dressed up in silly costumes. You see other artists, you know, working on their stuff. You see the stuff that they have already, you know, made, the stuff they're selling, their posters and their comics and whatnot. And it's a very inspiring atmosphere to have around you. And so if you're going to be sitting there for 8 hours, might as well get some work done. And if you're going to be inspired, you know, you can only feel inspired so many hours of the day. If you know in advance, you're like, oh, this is going to be, you know, I'm going to be in the zone all day. You got to embrace it. You got to lean into that. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what I come up with. Okay, we're down to the last one. Exciting. And of course, the last one had to be as difficult as the first one. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. Get in there. All right. In you go. In the box. Get in the box. And I think I have some of the inks right here. I sure do. All right, let's take a look. We got Catwoman hanging from her whip, saying meow. Poison Ivy hanging out. Some of her fly trappers. Netflix Daredevil, ready to go, ready to throw down. We got the Hulk with She-Hulk and Bruce Banner getting all angry, going mad. Mistress Death with Deadpool. And finally, we got Spider-Man versus Venom. And there's some little X's. You might be able to see them. We got to fill that in with the black. And the buildings are kind of just extra. I'm going to cut around them, whatever the 6x9, 6x10, whatever the comic book dimensions are. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, again, if you're in the Long Beach or Los Angeles area, come say hi, come swing by the Latino Comics Expo. Whole bunch of talented artists gonna be there with our tables, and it's gonna be a good time. Oh boy, oh boy. I've been Diesel Time. Peace.